In 215 AD, Sun Quan led the Wu army across the Changjiang to attack He Fei Castle in the north. The plan was to gain a foothold in Wei territory while their forces were busy fighting the Shu army. The Wei defense force at He Fei was vastly outnumbered by the Wu army, but that did not stop them from striking out of the castle as per Cao Cao's instructions. However, the difference in troop numbers could not be overcome, and the Wei forces were easily routed. The Wu army pursued the fleeing enemy, but that had been Wei General Zhang Liao's intent all along, to lure and trap Sun Quan. Many Wu troops began to fall before the might of Zhang Liao, and Sun Quan was now faced with a battle for his very survival. Alright, so here's Sun Quan's legend scenario. The retreat from He Fei, and the special rules, no items. So, let's do it. Alright, so the equipment, the weapon, as you know, we have the Master Wolf at level 10. The items, I can't equip any, and the bodyguards, I'll leave it 2. The objectives, we have to reach the escape point to win, and if I die or the time runs out, we lose. Unit info, for the Wu forces, you have Sun Quan and Cheng Pu. For the Wei forces, Yue Jin and Zhang Liao will also be here, but I'll talk about that in a bit. But anyways, let's do it. So the goal here is to get from one point to the other, similar to Simiyi's, but there's a bit of a catch. Once we plow or fight our way through and head towards where Yue Jin is and defeat Yue Jin, Li Dian will appear and he'll just destroy the bridge. Then a general named Gu Li will mention that will advise Sun Quan to grab a horse and jump over the bridge, hence why we can't use any items. So with that being said, you have to wait for Zhang Liao to appear, and he will appear with a horse. Take that horse, head back to the escape point with that horse, and then we'll complete the stage. So, with that being said, we'll do that, and in the meantime, I'll mention that there is a unique item in this stage too, and that's the Musu armor. And I'm pretty sure you remember what the Musu armor does back in Dynasty Warriors 3, or if you have played any of the Dynasty Warriors games, mind you. But in Dynasty Warriors 3, the Musu armor, well, it's pretty much the same thing here. If you equip it, you won't be stunned by arrows, and that is a big deal. Anyways, so I mean, it's not as bad here, but having it in Dynasty Warriors 3 was a big issue, and it definitely helped big time when you actually had it on. But anyways, so in order to get the Musu armor, you have to defeat Zhang Liao 3 times. And when it comes to Zhang Liao, when he appears, he will retreat, then come back. But here's the thing, he won't actually die in the stage. And what I mean by that, as in he will, when you defeat him, or you defeat any general or officer, mind you, they won't come back. Well, here, Zhang Liao will reappear and disappear and reappear non-stop. So once you defeat him 3 times to get that item, you might as well head to the escape point, because there's also no dim sum and Musu wines in the stage. So might as well bring that up as well. So you'll get what I'm saying when he actually appears. But for now, we'll let Li Dian destroy the bridge.
Victory is ours!
And there we go. So now, if you actually check the objectives,
Enemy officer defeated.
also Ling Tong does appear as well. But if you check the objectives, it will say now we have to reach the escape point, mounted on a horse or steed. So, like I said before, hence why we can't use any items. Just imagine, we have the Shadow Harness right out of the gate. That'll end it very quickly. Anyways, so now here's Zhang Liao.
I, Zhang Liao, have arrived to tear the heart out of Wu.
And it doesn't matter how many times you defeat him. He'll automatically reappear every time you defeat him, and every time you defeat him again, he'll automatically reappear. If that made any fucking sense. Basically, he'll keep respawning. And once you get your 3 times in to get the item, you'll be set. Oh wait, that's right, I totally forgot. This one, well this unique item anyways, it's a fucking supply unit. So you gotta make sure you defeat that supply unit first. So,
I bow to your skill.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of those supply units because they basically, they go Dynasty Warrior 7 up on you and go straight for another gate that they try to retreat to, and you're not going to get the item. So, I mean, it's not as bad in Dynasty Warriors 3. At least they try to attack you to an extent, but here, not as much. Anyways, where is he? He's up in the gate. Alright.
I bow to your skills.
There we go.
Not yet. It cannot end here.
So, once you grab that horse, feel free to head to the escape point. But if you're going to grab the Musu armor like I am, you might want to wait and defeat him 2 more times. Also note, for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, every time Zhang Liao reappears, he actually gets a bit harder. So, I don't know if that's just me, but it does seem to me he does get a bit harder to defeat every time he... Okay, there he is. I'm like, where'd he go? Alright, so this will be the 2nd time. I might as well wait over here because the supply captain actually appears around this area. And once I defeat him for a 3rd time, we'll head over to the escape point and end the stage. Yeah, watch out for those jump attacks that they're doing. They like to do that a lot, apparently. In comparison to Dynasty Warriors, well, in comparison to the original disc, I haven't really seen them do that jump attack here. But anyways, that's a 2nd time now. And as I said before, he will automatically reappear every time you defeat him. So don't worry about keeping him alive. Your goal is to get away.
Be warned. You now face Zhang Liao.
Ah, shit. He's all the way over there. Let me see if I can get him over here. Yeah, if he's heading towards me this way, I might as well hang tight. I'll get some KOs in the meantime, because he's gonna come straight for me. It's just a matter of when. Oh, there it is. Here he comes. Alright. And this will be the 3rd and final time that I have to defeat him to, there we go. Yeah, when I was trying out this stage, I actually stopped at like the 5th time. Like when he appeared for the 5th time, that was basically it. I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Because it seems like he's not gonna go away anytime soon. And even with the battle axe, as you can see, he's getting harder to defeat. So, once you defeat him here, grab the item and get the fuck out of here.
Enemy officer defeated. Be warned, you now face Zhang Liao. I bow to your skill.
Alright. Time to bail. And remember, you actually have to head to the escape point mounted on a horse. So, make sure you have that horse with you at all times. How far back is he? Ah, we should be fine. Okay, cool. And that's it.
Leap this river. Easier said than done. Very well. I will not let a river get between me and my destiny. The path I follow shall lead us into a new age.
And that's a win. Alright, that's another one down. Not that bad. Alright, so we got the Musu armor. And like I said before, you won't be stunned by any bow attacks. Basically what it says right there. So, if you're not a big fan of archers, then this is the right item for you. It's not as bad as Dynasty Warriors 3. You'll get wonked up a lot more, but the damage isn't as bad. I haven't really tried Expert fully to really get a glimpse on how the archers would be. I only probably tried one stage, and when it comes to getting flipped in the air and what have you, it's a bit worse. But I mean, like I said, I only did it on one stage, and that stage was Labu's. But I'm hoping it won't be that bad. Like I said, when I go for the level 11 weapons, you'll see. And I'll see. So, anyways. Our KO count is 405. We defeated everybody in the stage, or we probably did. Who knows? Those are the only 3 there. Our clear time is 8 minutes and 53 seconds. And we probably got a lot of points too to boot. But not that that matters, really, because every character I have, their rank is at max. So, in some cases, their points are at max too. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just going with it. So, 6,830 points. Yeah, so that's that. Alright. The weapon experience doesn't matter because we have a level 10 weapon. And the bodyguards, as you know, I can give 2 shits. Now the grade. We got another A. And we'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures featuring Dynasty Warriors 4, in some cases Extreme Legends, but for me it's still 4, and I'll see you in the next part where we'll go and complete another Legend scenario. So, peace out.